The U.S. government is offering $5 million for tips leading to the arrest of one of the most wanted criminals today, Daniel Kinahan.
The United States Department of State is pleased to announce a reward of up to $5 million.
He is the boss of the world's largest criminal organization, the Kinahan Cartel. The Kinahan Cartel smuggles drugs and weapons throughout Europe and Asai. Stay tuned to find out how one of the world's biggest criminal organizations started and who works for it. Before we get into video, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Daniel Kinahan was born in Dublin on June 25, 1977. His father is a high-powered, convicted drug dealer who was widely reported to be the founder and leader of the Kinahan Cartel. He grew up in Tallaght and then returned to Dublin, where he lived in Oliver Bond Flats in the Liberties area. At the age of 23, he was one of 5 people arrested in connection with a vicious attack on 2 members of the Irish police outside Shelbourne Park. He was charged with assault and refused bail by Dublin District Court. The charges were dropped the next year. Daniel Kinahan is an Irish boxing promoter and suspected crime boss. He has been named by the High Court of Ireland as a senior figure in organized crime on a global scale. The Criminal Assets Bureau has stated he controlled and managed the operations of the Kinahan Organized Crime Group, commonly called the Kinahan Cartel, a criminal organization which smuggles drugs and firearms into Ireland, the UK, and mainland Europe, and has associations that facilitate international criminal activity in Europe, Asia, the Middle East, and South America. The Kinahan Cartel has had an ongoing feud with the Hutch gang. The feud began in 2015 when Gary Hutch was murdered in Marbella, Spain by the Kinahan gang. As of August 2021, at least 18 people have been killed in the feud. In October 2022, the head of the Irish Police Drugs and Organized Crime Bureau stated in an affidavit to the Irish High Court that Kinahan had sanctioned a number of murders as part of the Hutch Kinahan feud during a CAB court case where properties were ordered seized by the judge as it was proven they were the proceeds of crime. The Kinahan Organized Crime Group, also known as the Kinahan Cartel, was founded by Christy Kinahan in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The cartel first convictions date back to the late 1970s. It involved housebreaking, car theft, burglary, handling stolen goods, and forgery. The group reportedly began as a street gang of inner-city drug dealers in Dublin, but soon grew on a global scale to become the current multi-million-dollar criminal network that it is today. Christy Kinahan served as the direct leader of the organization up until the position was passed on to his son Daniel Kinahan. Since then, Irish courts have concluded that the group is a murderous organization involved in the international trafficking of drugs and firearms. On April 12, 2022, the United States Department of State announced the offering of rewards of up to $5 million under the Narcotics Rewards Program for information leading to the arrest and/or conviction of Kinahan family members. It was reported in August 2022 that Spanish-based associates of the Kinahan Cartel were continuing to operate multi-million euro drug shipments. Johnny Cash Morrissey and his wife Nicola were arrested in Marbella, Spain on Monday, September 13, 2022. Christy Kinahan, also known as the Dapper Don, Christy is the founder of the Kinahan Crime Group. He has served prison sentences in Ireland, the Netherlands, and Belgium, including 6 years for dealing heroin, 2.5 years for possession of cocaine, and 4 years for money laundering. Daniel Kinahan, Christy's eldest son, and allegedly manages the day-to-day operations of the family's criminal empire. A boxing promoter, Daniel has worked as an advisor for Tyson Fury. Ross Browning, a native of Dublin, Ireland, he is one of the Kinahan family's top lieutenants. Considered Daniel Kinahan's right-hand man, he has been responsible for the operations of the Kinahan crime syndicate in Ireland for over 2 decades, and as a result he has become a priority target for the Gardaí and the CAB due to his proximity to Daniel Kinahan. Paul Rice, a high-ranking member of the Kinahan family, he is known for being extremely violent, and because of this he is considered a high-value target by other enemy gangs. Thomas Bomber Kavanagh, one of the leaders of the Kinahan family, he is known to be brutal and violent, being responsible for at least 7 murders. He is also known for being the head of the UK branch of the Kinahan gang. Freddie Thompson, a cousin of Liam Byrne, he was the head of the Dublin branch of the Kinahan gang from 1997 to 2008. He is currently serving a life sentence for the murder of David Douglas. Liam Byrne, a notorious and dangerous Dublin gangster, he is a high-ranking member of the Kinahan family. He comes from a criminal family led by his father James Byrne and is the older brother of David Byrne, an associate of the Kinahan family. Imre the Butcher Arakas, a notorious Estonian hitman, he is known for committing murders in several European countries such as Estonia, Lithuania, Spain, and Ireland, in addition to having killed dozens of members of the Russian mafia. Declan Mr. Nobody Brady, one of Daniel Kinahan's closest associates, he holds some of the most important positions within the gang. He is the main logistics man and quartermaster of the Kinahans, being primarily responsible for the gang's weapons depot and for their safety as a result. Kieran O'Driscoll, a foot soldier for the gang, he has a criminal record that ranges from possession of illegal drugs to attempted murder. Leon Griffin, a foot soldier for the gang, he is a friend of Freddie Thompson and is known to be one of the most brutal and volatile criminals not only in the Kinahan family but in all of Dublin. Sean Gerard McGovern, Daniel Kinahan's advisor and closest confidant. He has managed communications on behalf of Daniel Kinahan and sells multi-kilogram quantities of cocaine. Ian Thomas Dixon, he has arranged multiple payments on behalf of Daniel Kinahan as well as moved bulk currency in Ireland and the United Kingdom. Bernard Patrick Clancy, a childhood friend of Daniel Kinahan. He was previously jailed for drug offenses on the Costa del Sol. John Francis Johnny Cash Morrissey. Morrissey allegedly became the KOCG drug shipping organizer and money launderer. On the morning of Monday, September 13th, 2022, a combined force of 6 enforcement agencies led by the Spanish Civil Guard's Elite Central Operative Unit arrested Morrissey at his villa in Marbella, the first of the 7 men named by the United States Office of Foreign Assets Control, OFAC, in April 2022 to be arrested. Morrissey had gained notoriety from being part of the team publicizing his wife Nicola's based Nero Drinks Company Ltd, which was thought to be part of Morrissey's year 200M annual money laundering operation, leading to her arrest as well at the same time. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe our channel.